make sure you are. Okay, that's the only thing I want to check. So, and as we do that, as we get our first guest in here, I'm actually gonna retweet what they're posting so that people know that they're on here. Because that happens sometimes, is that people come on and people don't know that they're here, that they're live. So that is a new thing that we're really going to push now. Make sure that if you're coming on to chat with us, that you are on another platform and they're streaming. And Darian's confirmed she's streaming to YouTube. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. So you said you want to be on camera. You're good? You're good with that? 'Cause I don't want to put you up here if you're not ready. You're good. Okay, yay. All right, so we're bringing on Darian. I think we're going to be talking about the Buy Me a Coffee and whatever else you want to talk about. So welcome, Darian Jordan. Welcome. Hey. Woo, woo, woo. You're back. Hey,
Yes.
I like the head that what would you call that? A head scarf? How do you call this?
Oh yeah, the head wrap.
Yes, that is so cute.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love it. So we are so excited to have you back because you are going to be talking about something that we've been just so we've been waiting, anticipating, the Buy Me a Coffee campaign
Yes.
that is
Yes.
launched.
Yes. And we have a supporter already.
Yay! Let me see. Did you put the link for the Buy Me a Coffee in here in the links?
I put it through my Twitter. Let me put it directly in there though.
Yeah, just post it here and then we can also show it on the page. So Buy Me a Coffee, we've been talking with Darian about this for a little bit, and we actually here at the Blast started a Buy Me a Coffee because we were talking about it with Darian.
Yay. Yay.
So yeah, I'd love to see what your campaign looks like because Darian also does amazing branding, sorts of consulting work. And so I'm sure it's going to be something very, very cool for us to hold. So look, ooh, the Cash Media Productions creating digital content video. I'm just
Yeah.
going to prevent that so people can see meeting, and I'm opening up the link right now. And so everybody get it. How long did it take you to put this together? I'm just curious.
Um Overall, I would say it was about an average of we've been talking about this for a couple of months, putting something like this together. And I think the actual work maybe took like about a month to kind of like plan it out, to decide like what kind of extras we wanted to do. Some of them required me to like, there's videos on there. I did some video tutorials, so I had to like screen record and like edit together some videos, do some PDF graphics for the PDF extras that we offer, and just really structuring all of that, like how much we would charge for these things, all of that coming together. It took about a month to plan it and actually like execute and make everything look just the way I wanted it to be ready to promote it.
That is wonderful. So you got a nice header in here, and this shows an overhead shot of you, I'm thinking, right on set.
Yes.
Amazing. And so this is going to go to support what? Why this page? And
So glad you asked. Basically, what I am hoping to accomplish with this page is I want to get some filmmaking gear, specifically a camera. I like to get a nice DSLR because I would really like to just have equipment on hand to be able to just shoot when I want to make something nice or make something fun, whatever. Like I have a couple of short films that I'd like to do, well, actually, one of them might be turning into a feature, but I would like to make them this year even. So that requires, access to gear, and like I could rent a camera, but I think it'd be easier for me to like put stuff into production if I have a camera already on hand, if I have a microphone and lighting kit on hand. And then if I need a little something extra, I can rent that, but that saves costs in the long run.
Nice. So what people can do when they hop in here, they can buy a coffee, they can support for $5 and just just support like that easily. It's that simple with PayPal, and that will go towards helping Darian buy that DSLR camera to get this done, to get these films created, these short films happening this year. And I'm just curious about the membership. So I want to learn more about that. What is the membership about?
So membership, similar to what I do with Patreon. This membership, this is one of the reasons why I was drawn to Buy Me a Coffee, because it gives you the option for monthly membership. So the membership option, just like $5 a month. There'll be some member only posts that I will be sharing. I actually need to add one on this week from our last quarterly chat. They'll have the option to get some of those extras at a discounted rate. I think a couple of them are even free for members. And then they also get access to what we're doing now as a quarterly chat with all monthly supporters. So once every 3 months, they're invited to sit in on a Zoom call where I kind of talk about what I'm doing with the company and what we're planning to
Ooh.
do in the coming months. And they can, ask questions, offer feedback, insights, etc. So it just gives them some options to like have a bit more exclusivity and a bit more access to what we're doing behind the scenes bit.
Yes, nice. Okay, I love that, and I love the sort of because a lot of times people who support, especially on, I'm thinking on different platforms on a low, I don't want to say a lower level, but not as high a financial level, would not get this kind of connection with a creative
Yeah.
directly.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, I mean, it's really like, you have to be like at a, on like say I'm not going to name like the platform, but it's like, it's just a choice that like different creators will make. And so I'm curious uh why, like, just also from like understanding the strategy too, the quarterly Zoom chat, giving that access with, kind of a nice, easy like entry. Like you could easily enter into, being a member, and it wouldn't like probably would miss it because you're literally buying coffee for $5, like
Yeah.
a pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Literally.
can actually now you can talk with the creative whose work you're following directly. I guess, how did you come up with that idea to make it that make give more access to your fans?
So the way that I see it is that people that are supporting me on a monthly basis, whether it's through Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon, whichever, you are basically a partner. You're partnering with me in this creative journey. And like, when you think about filmmaking, like there's always the producer, and there's often more than one producer, and the producers are usually people who support the project, usually with money, usually financially. They're backing the project with money, and some of those producers opt to be silent producers. They opt to just throw money at the project and let it be, and then others choose to be a bit more involved. And so the way I see it is that people that are giving me money to be able to make things on a creative basis are basically like my producers, and they can choose to come in or not. We had the first quarterly chat, and it wasn't like widely attended, which doesn't bother me because I record the meetings and then make them available to members if they want to watch the replay later. But that's the thing, is like they choose to come in or not. And that's just what I want to do, is give them a space where they feel like they are not just like throwing money at me, but they're actually
Mm,
participating in the creative journey as well.
yes, and that is a thing that it can feel like, um, especially when it's a longer ongoing campaign, because this doesn't close, right? It's just
Yeah.
ongoing.
Yeah.
That is the amazing thing. And that also, does it, how does it feel like, I guess, having an ongoing campaign? Does it feel less uh, stressful than one that has a time limit, or what are the differences there?
Um, I think it's different in that like the pressure to meet a deadline isn't in place. So it's like, as I have funds to supplement what I want to create, or as I get the funds that I need, I can do a bit more of the creation that I want to do. Um, so there's a freedom in that. But it also can be a bit challenging because like I said, while I don't have a deadline on this, like I would really ideally love to be in a position to be creating more content like by the end of the summer. And so because there's no deadline, there's no pressure, there's no like, oh, I need it by this date in order to be able to buy something. Um, you know, people may not necessarily jump in immediately, but that's where you make
Mhm.
it kind of like that works with like, marketing and like putting it out there a little bit, being creative in the way that you like promote the campaign so that people feel drawn in to support it.
Yes, I'm just kind of clicking around as you explain that and seeing you have your director show reel here, and um, and so people can learn more about you if they aren't as familiar with your work. So I love that. I'm actually going to be spending more time myself on this page after the broadcast and watching that. And so I'm excited to watch all of that and learn more. And then these extras, what is this about?
So this is like obviously with Buy Me a Coffee, the key is you can treat it like it's a tip jar basically. Someone can just like throw you 5, 10, 15, however many dollars that they feel like throwing at you, and they don't have to, you know, be necessarily like connected in any type of way. There's no obligation. There's no like requirement on either end for us to,
Hmm.
like I don't have to give them anything in exchange for that. But this is for people who might want something in exchange. So like if they're a person who's like, okay, I want to support, but I want something in return for my dollars. I want to know that I'm getting something like right now for the money that I'm putting into this. So, because what I do with my company is branding, I have a lot of branding opportunities here, a little bit of support, branding support for folks who maybe don't want to be a client, but who want to like get some help with like boosting their brand. There's some like quick tips and things that get everyone kind of started. I also have for those who are not needing any of the branding support, they can pay to get entry into the next quarterly chat, or they can buy one of my nature photography shoots. I'll send them a digital print of the size, whatever size they buy. Um, High res, no watermark, and they just have it.
Wonderful. I'm really enjoying the I don't know what you call these images that offset each of um the extras.
I think
A card, a video, like an image
like
card.
a thumbnail.
Thumbnail, thank you. I always forget words. This early in the morning, it's very difficult to remember all that.
I totally understand.
Well, I want to thank you so much again for stopping by with us, Darian. I'm gonna invite Z Wolf to come on in while he has some time. But we're gonna see you again, and I'm gonna personally be seeing you because I'm gonna be consulting with you very soon.
Yeah,
I can't wait for it.
I can't either. I'm so excited.
Okay, see you soon.
See you.
All right, let's see if Daniel is ready. Z Wolf, are you there?
Yes, I am. How's it going, Natasha?
Hey, it's going great. What are we going to be talking about for you today?
Oh, there's